Here's my 2 cents on the whole Hulk Hogan thing. Hulk Hogan has been fast friends with Booker T, Mr. T. There's a lot of T's in black folks. Why black people like the letter T? Mr. T, Booker T, for years, decades. I hear when he met Mr. T, they became immediate friends and have been friends the entire time. Hulk Hogan has been in the corner of black people more than anybody probably reporting about him saying the N-word. Now, have I said publicly any racial slurs? I'm sure I have. I say racial slurs to use as examples or to quote, to use as quotes. That has nothing to, that's like the guy that got arrested and charged with a felony and his life ruined because he informed the cop that he had a gun in his glove compartment when in fact he was in fact an armed security officer. You see how that's done? This seems allegorical to the whole Hulk Hogan thing. Black guy charged with a felony, his life ruined. He cannot be hired as security or anything like that. And he was applying in the midst of applying to be a police officer, charged with a felony for informing the cop that he had a gun. He voluntarily said this. Now there's some states that they said that you should not voluntarily say this. Others say that you have to voluntarily say this. And the gun was legal and he had all sorts of permits and licenses and everything, but still charged with a felony, life ruined. Life ruined. And here's the crux of the matter, and this is why that story is allegorical to the Hulk Hogan idiocy. What was the intent of the black man informing the policeman that he had a gun? Was there any evil intent about it? No. Do we want to arrest those types of people and charge them with felony? No. These are the people who are actually helping us. But if a cop is sitting in his car and homeboy slipped up into the back seat and put it to his head, those are the people that we want to take off the street. We don't want to take the security guard off the street and beat him in the town square and tar and feather him and quarter him in the town square. We don't want the security guard beaten. We want homeboy that slips up behind the police officer and puts the gun to his head. That's who we want to get off the street, right? Hulk Hogan is not the white person we want to get off the street. Homeboy that went into the church and murdered 9 black people in the middle of a Bible study. That's who we want to get off the street. The ones shouting about niggers are taking over the country, niggers have ruined everything. That's who we want to take off the street. Right? You got some sense in your head listening to me? Now, Paula Deen, she don't care about black people. She sees black people as tools. You know what I'm saying? She sees black people as pots, pans, butcher knife. Hand me that butcher knife. Okay, here, I'm gonna use this butcher knife right here. Hand me that saucepan. I'm gonna use that saucepan right. Okay, all right. And she throws them in the sink and goes about her business. She's not loving and hugging black people, but I've seen pictures of Hulk Hogan hugging on black people and black people hugging on him and black people kissing on him. Dear white people, stop being outraged for black people. If you ever hear a white person in public say the N-word, grab the nearest black ambassador, because that's how you treat us, right? What does that mean? That means that you grab a black person, the nearest black person that you can, and no matter what they do, for you, they represent all black people. I noticed that you never grabbed me in my 3-piece suit and my cravat and my bowler hat and wingtip shoes. You don't grab me. You grab Leon from the lineup and make him the black ambassador. So grab your nearest black ambassador and ask him, hey, are you mad at Hulk Hogan for saying the N-word? And the black ambassador will tell you, no, I have nothing wrong with Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan has provided entertainment for black folk for decades. Also, how old is Hulk Hogan? He's about 9 million years old. He lived back in quote unquote those days, right? And I'm sure he has no problems with saying the N-word. But from his own mouth, he said that Booker T taught him the N-word. Now, Booker T is on live TV, recorded live TV, calling Hulk Hogan the N-word. They have clips of that. Now, so, WWE, you really need to check yourself. Hulk Hogan made your organization. You didn't make your organization. Vince McMahon is all that? No, Hulk Hogan is all that. Hulk Hogan, Slim Jim guy, the several guys who died doing your sport, and you need to check into that and make sure you're not pressuring these guys to be doing all of these drugs, and I know it's your fault. I put it right at your feet, WWE. You need to look out for your boys, not slaying them in the media. Black people are not upset over Hulk Hogan, period. And I will be the black ambassador for you today. We are not upset over Hulk Hogan. He didn't say anything that we haven't heard Dave Chappelle say, Richard Pryor say, Kevin Hart say, homeboy that caters to women all the time, what's his name? He has his own, Steve Harvey. If we're gonna say somebody who says the N-word in public, okay. And every white boy who thinks he's down for the cause, erasing his image off of your WWE page. What kind of, who are you fighting for? What are you doing? Have you checked with the black population? You might find that we side with Hulk Hogan way more than you. That is uncalled for. I call for you to restore his image, everything. And the media really needs to stop. You need to pick and choose. We pick and choose our white people to hate, okay? We pick and choose our white people to hate. Paula Deen, yes, hater. Won't buy not even a can of soup with her face on it. Nothing. Hulk Hogan, I'll buy me a tearaway t-shirt any day. What? Yeah. Even Donald Trump, I think he's mad funny. I was a bit mad at him for not hiring the Brown University lawyer / CEO of a small cap business as one of his actual CEOs of one of his companies. But, you know, hey, I guess it made for good TV to not hire the overqualified black guy and pick the uneducated white Italian guy instead. Yeah, you know. But Trump seems to be far more relatable to black people than who? Bush? Hillary Clinton? No, we pick and choose our white people to hate. I'm being honest and serious. This is why the Republicans haven't been doing so well with black people for the past 60 years. How did that happen? And you have white people in the establishment positions in the Republican Party who don't care about black people. Kanye West wasn't being wrong. Bush, you think Bush cares about black people? No, he doesn't. Now, his policies actually benefited black people more than Barack Obama. Ooh, shots fired. Go look that one up. I'll take Hulk Hogan over Barack Obama any day. Thank you for watching the Shakaama Live Show. And yes, I know my politics.